Hello and welcome to this video. As you might know, we are running an automated trading platform, and this is quite a powerful tool. It's like a Swiss Army knife for automated trading, and we thought about a way to bring this capabilities to manual traders. We have good experience in building Chrome extensions. For example, this tool here, this is quite popular. It's a strategy finder for backtesting TradingView strategies. Yeah, and we thought, why don't we just combine our knowledge with building Chrome extensions and combining this with the power of our automated backend trading service. So we came up with this tool here. This is our trading power tool, and this one is quite nice. It comes with a lot of features that are very useful for manual traders. For example, scaled orders, or automated position sizing based on a risk value, where the system calculates your position size based on your stop loss and the percent value that you are willing to lose in one trade, and many other cool features. You can use this tool not only where you trade, like in this case here on Bybit or the other exchanges that we are supporting. You can use it on your charting tool, for example on TradingView. So if you see something on the chart here and you want to execute a trade, just open the tool. It detects on which pair you are, and depending on the API key that is inserted here, it will execute the trade on the exchange. It will also work here on ExoCharts because it's a charting tool as well, and it reads your trading pair in this case as well, and you can just execute the trade here. Alright, that's for the introduction. Now I will walk you through all the settings and how you set it up correctly so that it works. When you start the extension, just go to the settings, and now we need an access key. You need an account at TVHub, create one or just log in. After you signed in, go to settings, and then you find your access key here. Just copy it, go back to the extension, the settings, and paste it here. Next, you need an API key so that TVHub is able to execute your trades. Just go back to TVHub and to the settings and then API keys. And now you need to add the API key. I will do this just one time for Bybit as an example. How it works on the other exchanges, just look at the documentation. Here on Bybit, just click on API. Then on Create New Key, select Connect Third Party Application, and then search for TVHub. Select Read Write Permission and select these checkboxes here. Then click Submit, and it will show you your API key and your secret. Copy these keys and go over to TVHub, select Bybit, give your key a name, and then paste in the key and the secret and hit save. Now go back to the extension and settings, and after that we are able to select one of our API keys. I will select Bybit testnet because everything that I will show you here is on the testnet. When you click on save, you should see your balance now and everything is working. If you want to use our system, here's a quick summary what we are offering. We offer you a 7-day trial. It is also possible to use our system without any limitation on every testnet that we are supporting. We offer a free model to use our service. Just use one of our referral links, for example here for Bybit. And when you use this account, this new Bybit account, and trade with this one, with TVHub, then it's completely free and you don't have to pay anything. In case you want to use your existing exchange account, no problem. We also have a subscription model for you. Here are the copy trading settings. This allows you to copy trade on the same exchange or even on cross exchange, but I will show this later on. Now let's execute our first order. Just a little bit for explanation. Here you can choose the direction, you can buy or sell, you could cancel some orders, and you could close an order entirely. You can do this via market order, limit order, or you can just send a stop loss. Then you have the option here for your order size. You can do it with an absolute order size. You can do it with an available percentage of your balance, or you can do it with a risk value. Here we can just define our trade size in ETH in this example here, or you can just say I want to execute a size of, let's say, 20 USDT. Then you have the option here to select your leverage like this. You see your cost will change depending on this one. And then you have the isolated or the crossed margin type. And you can select a stop loss or take profit right away. But I will keep it simple. Let's just execute this order here. And here we go. Here's the order. Nothing special so far. You have logs here. You can go into your activity log here and see what happened. Yeah, we just bought 0.2 ETH. And when something went wrong, you can go here to the activity log and look up what went wrong. Okay. Now we want to close our order. So for this one, we go here to the close tab. And here we have the option where if you just execute the close order, our entire position will be executed via market order and all pending orders will be cancelled. We have the option here to just use a partial close of, let's say, 50% of our position, or we can say do this via limit order, and then the system will place a limit order on top of the order book at the current best price. So let's execute this one. And here is our order. So I don't want this. I want to cancel this order here. Oh, now it's filled. All right, no problem. But now we want to execute the rest of our position and close it via market order. And the order's gone. Back to our logs. We can see what we have done. Here is the limit order, and here is the market order. Okay, so good. Now we can push it a little bit further. So let's say we want to execute 0.4 ETH, and at the same time we want to execute a stop loss. Here we can give it a concrete order price, just like this one, 11.30, or we can just use a percent value. So 4% for me is fine. And then we can add take profits. And let's say we want to execute 0.1 2% above, and another one 0.1 at 4% above, and the rest, the remaining one, 0.2 at 6% above. Let's execute this one. And now here are our trades. Everything in one go, much easier than on the exchange. The same thing here. You can take a look what the system has done. And now, for example, we can cancel our orders because we are not fine with this one. And we can say execute cancel order. And they are gone. And now, for example, we can set a new sell and reduce only order of 0.4 at, let's say, 210. And here's our order. And then we want to execute a stop loss. For stop loss, we have to pick our order side. So we are on the buy side. And then we can simply execute the order size here. So we can just put it in, or we can use it from the current position. Just like this. Hit 2. And here's our stop loss. Okay, let's close the entire position and do another one. Now we'll show you the scaled orders. This is when you use limit orders, you are able to use scaled orders. This is quite cool. So let's say we want to execute 10 orders if you use this option here, you can use the current price. So it starts from the current price, and this one is the lowest price. So let's say from here to here, we want to execute 10 orders, and we want to execute them evenly. We also have the option to use first big orders and then smaller ones, or first small orders and then bigger ones. We do this evenly in this case, and then we choose a order size for, let's say, 0.5 ETH, and then execute the buy. And here we are, 10 orders. The best order seems to be already filled. Yeah, just filled. And the other ones are waiting below. So let's cancel them and exit the position here. Now let's do this again. This time we do a sell. Scaled orders. Let's do 5 orders from here to here. And this time we use this option and execute it. And now you can see we first start with bigger orders and they get smaller. So, and with this option, obviously the other way around. You can see first small orders and we average bigger into the position. So, and the option I used here for scaled orders is available here as well. So if I select this option here, it will place my limit order always at the top of the order book. So just like this. And execute it. And it's here. So you probably know the issue that when you want to execute a limit order at the best current price and your order is constantly pushed away from the top of the order book because of the price movement. And for this we have a really cool feature. I will show you this. So let's say our order sits here. And now we have this option here, update current order. It will always pick the order that is the closest to the current price. So if you have multiple orders here, it will only take this order here, and it will update the order to the best current price. Just like this. And it's on top of the order book. And when it's now get pushed down, you could simply update the order again and it will push at the top of the order book. This is much easier than just to edit your order all the time. So now let's move on to the different order size options. You have this one, available balance. This means that you can choose a percent value of your balance. So let's say I want to open a position 20% with 20% of my available balance. And this is a limit order. I use this price and execute it. And now we are using 20% of our balance, and this gives us an order size of 0.5 ETH. Just cancel it again. And then this option here, this is quite cool. A lot of professional traders use this option here because you can decide how much you want to risk with your trade. So let's say you use a stop loss. This is necessary for this order type. You must use a stop loss. And let's say you want to risk 1% of your equity in a single trade, or 2%, or whatever your risk management allows you. So let's say we use a stop loss of 2% and we are risking 1% of our equity. And when we execute this one, the system will automatically calculate the position size for you based on your input values. And as you can see, let's clear this out, and we do a higher risk, our position size is increased. The same goes when your stop loss is smaller. So let's say 1%, and your position size is even bigger. So keep in mind that the leverage does not affect your position size. It only influences how much margin you are using. So same size, and even with this same size, it's just your margin. Now just a quick demonstration that it works on all the other platforms as well, like TradingView. Here you can see it is detecting that we are on ETH, and it will now execute the trade based on our API key. So we have selected Bybit testnet, so it will be executed there. And we just do it like this, just for demonstration purpose. So we need order size, and here we are. And of course we can cancel it here, and it's gone here. The same for ExoCharts, just a quick demonstration. Let's do a market order of 0.1. Again, we are on ETH USDT, and it gets executed on the testnet. Here's our order, a close comment here as well, and the trade is gone. And of course you can use it on the other exchanges as well. I'm here on Binance Spot. Spot is a little bit different because you can't go short, and this is one of the reasons why you need to have an open position to use stop loss and take profit. This is the reason why you only have this option available when you use a market order. On limit order you don't have this option, but you can use scaled orders here as well, like this, then execute it. And here we are. So let's move on to the last feature I want to show you. This is a copy trading feature. For this, go to the settings and select the signal source. How copy trading is working on TV Hub is explained in a different video, and I will link it here. But basically what we are doing here, we are broadcasting our trade to a signal source. And behind this signal source are different accounts that are listening to this source and will copy everything that is sent to the signal source. So, for example, in this simple demo, I have a Binance Futures account that is listening to the signal source, and I'm sending this copy trade from Bybit. Of course, you can do it on the same exchange as well. This is just a demo purpose that I'm doing a cross-exchange trade here. Activate it. You can see now I'm broadcasting when it's up here. When I deselect it, I'm not broadcasting. So let's activate it and execute a scaled order. And this time I want to use a stop loss as well. So let's execute. Here it's executed on Bybit, and at the same time it's executed on Binance Futures as well. And of course, I can cancel it, and it gets cancelled here as well. So I guess this is it for the video. I hope I gave you a good overview of all the options that you have with this tool. I would highly recommend you to use first a testnet account, then play around with this to get familiar with it and to understand how it works. This is a highly complex tool here. This is the first version. Give feedback if you see a bug or give us new ideas. We are always listening. Join our communities on Discord or Telegram. And I hope you have fun with this and happy trading. Bye bye.